Oh, we come to put the grooves in the sides and the front now for the drawer bottoms to sit in. It's important to make sure we get the groove on the right side of the drawer. It wants to be on the inside, so we've got a foolproof method there because we've already got the joint there. So just make sure if we're doing this, we're not going to get it on that side. We definitely want it on the side where the joint's already in there. Now I'm going to set the drawer bottom up around about 6mm. I've just put a mark there, and if we just run that up and down, and then we take the drawer bottom and just place it against that mark, and then clearly you can probably just see that there, that's it. Clearly then we can see where we want to be putting that groove. If we just put a mark each side of that tongue that's on the drawer bottom there, it's a foolproof way. We're going to have like a little gap there when the drawer bottom sits in. We've just got that little bit at the bottom to support it, and then also we've got the groove going there. So now we can see got two marks. I'll just mark those there, and that's then clearly where we want to be putting our groove. Also, when we're doing these, we've got to make sure that we get them as pairs, because there's one on each side. We're also going to do the fronts as well, so make sure that we don't groove them all on the one side, else when we come to put them together, we're going to have one joint up here and one down there. So we must make sure they're in pairs, so we can mark them right, left, A and B and what have you, just to make sure we're doing that also. Okay, I'll set the machine up then, and we'll come back and show you how we're doing that and putting the grooves in a little bit later on. Right then, we've got the cutter set in, the 6mm straight fluted cutter for doing the grooves, and I've set that 22mm roughly, which is where that groove is, what we marked earlier. Now I'm just going to run a test piece through. It's always best to use a bit of scrap first of the same type of wood, just to make sure we're all set up. So I'll just run that through. And there you can see that we've got the groove. Only gone in there about 4mm. Reason being, we've got 12mm of thickness of drawer side there. So we tend to go in a third, 4mm, and that's going to leave us 8mm on the other side. If we go in too deep, all that's going to happen, it's going to weaken that bit there and weaken the drawer. So tend to remember a third and 2/3, and it serves the purpose quite well. So we'll just get the drawer bottoms that we'd done earlier and give that a try. And we can see that fits really nicely there. I don't know whether you can see that. And we've got a little gap just underneath there. And all that is because over here on the tongue side I've got a little bit extra. So a bit later on when we come to assemble the drawers, all I'm going to do is trim that back, so it's nothing to worry about. And we'll find the drawer bottoms slip in nice and easily, and we can put it all together, and then we can see what the finished thing's going to look like. So yeah, it's coming on quite nicely. So I'll get on with a few of these, and then when we come to do the fronts, the tongue for the fronts, or rather the groove for the fronts, I'll come back and show you how we're getting on with that. Okay, catch you later on. Right, so there's the first pair done. As you can see, we've got the groove in the right place on both sides, joints at the back and dovetails at the front. So that's really what we should be looking like. I've got the other few pairs to do, obviously. Then when I come to do the fronts, I'll come back and show you that. But just making sure we've got those as a pair, and we're not getting them all on the wrong side, and then when we come to put it together it won't fit. So yeah, that's what we should be looking like. Pleased with that.